What's going on, people? Welcome to Carnage Extra, and we are back with another watch along right here for you guys on the channel. Some Champions League action, and it all comes down to this because we got PSG versus Inter Milan in the final in Germany. Who do you guys think wins this trophy? It's a huge game, right? The UCL final, nobody needs to big it up anymore than what it already is. But with these two teams in particular, right? PSG have never won the UCL in their entire club's history. And then Inter Milan haven't won it since, what, 15, 16 years ago? And this season has been really weird. Like, the script writers have threw a lot of twists and turns because we've seen Newcastle win a trophy. We've seen Crystal Palace win a trophy. I've seen Tottenham win a trophy. And now, for the first time in my football fandom, I will see either PSG or Inter win this trophy. Do you know how mad that is? But look, this game should be fire. I don't really know how I'm feeling anymore. I felt like yesterday when I gave my prediction, I didn't give it as much thought. I'm still trying to figure out who I think is going to win this game. It's a 50-50 coin toss in my opinion. But I do know how it's going to go, right? PSG are going to dominate the ball. PSG are going to look more threatening. Inter are going to sit back, and Inter are going to look to hit them on the counter. I mean, Stevie Wonder can see what these game plans are going to be for both teams. But big up to the damn chat every single time. Make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and also, if you're not in the Discord, click the link that's pinned at the top of the chat, right? Join the Discord. Over 260 people are in there. And the more we grow, the more fun it will be. But what's everybody saying, man, for their predictions? You guys think it'll be PSG or you guys think it'll be Inter? It's going to be really interesting. Let me see. Okay. Not sure why this thing that I'm trying to pull up isn't working, but okay. We'll improvise for right now. What you guys saying, man? Yo, Coles, big up, bro. All right, seeing some people rooting for PSG. You're a Barca fan. You do know that if PSG win this UCL final, that Lamine Yamal is not winning the Ballon d'Or, right? If Dembele wins this UCL, it's over. And they're also going to be in the Club World Cup. So if he cooks there, that's going to even strengthen his case even more. But today is where he can wrap up that Ballon d'Or. So if you're a Barca fan, I feel like you'd be rooting for Inter. I mean, me personally, I don't really care who wins. I mean, I don't want to see Lamine Yamal win the Ballon d'Or, so I guess I do want PSG to get the trophy, but it doesn't really matter to me, bro. I just want to see a good game. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that it's a 3-2 kind of match, even though we know that in UCL finals, the scores aren't generally so high. Doesn't really happen like that. But I got a feeling that this one's going to be an absolute banger, 100%. 2-1 Inter, like I said yesterday. Okay, fair enough. 3-2 PSG. See, like, that's what I'm thinking. Because for me, PSG are the better team. PSG do play the better style of football. But we know Inter have arguably the best defense in Europe. They're going to sit back. Like, Inter are not here to play pretty football. They're here to just get the job done. They don't care how it happens. And there's also the possibility that this is Inzaghi's last game as Inter's manager. And if you look at what's riding on the match for both of these teams, right? If PSG win this UCL, then they would have officially done the treble. They won Ligue 1, they won the main domestic cup in France, and then if they get this, they will be one of the rare teams to do the treble. They'll go down in the history books. On the other side, you got Inter, and they've bottled it, right? They didn't win Serie A. They got knocked out of all the domestic cups, and if they don't win this match, then they will end this season trophyless. So it's a lot of pressure on both these teams. I'm super excited, bro. But I think I'm leaning towards PSG. I'd like for my guy Hakimi to get a UCL with them. You know what I'm saying? Big up to my guy Hakimi. 5-0 Inter. Okay, brother. Did you just start watching football yesterday? You think it's going to be a 5-0? Are you mad? I don't want this game to go to pens, though. I don't want to see extra time. I want everything wrapped up in 90 minutes. I'm going to be real. Like, extra time is so jarring. Unless this game is so fire that we're not ready for it to end, then okay, I can see an extra time. But if it's like a stinky 0-0 shit, like styles of play, just boring overall 90 minutes, brother, I'm not trying to watch an extra 30 minutes of it. So hopefully we find out who wins this in the next 90. Are they doing a perform? Who the hell is this that's performing on stage? I didn't know that the UCL final have somebody that performs before the match. Maybe I haven't been paying attention, but somebody's on stage singing a song. Yo, Eugene, what's good, bro? If they beat Barcelona, they can beat PSG. I mean, but PSG and Barcelona are two different sides. I don't think Barcelona are that much better than a PSG, and PSG are better on the ball than what Barca are. I don't think any team in the world has the technical level of this PSG side. Every single player on the pitch is very good on the ball. Every single one of them. 4-4? I can't see that. That would be fire, though. Well, would you take Hakimi over Trent? I mean, I would have liked for us to not have sold Hakimi in the first place, right? He did well at Dortmund. We brought him back, sold him to Inter. No idea why. We should have kept him from them. But now, nah. I'm excited about Trent. He's going to have to prove himself, though. They always perform. Yo, like, maybe I just don't pay attention. This is the first time I've ever, like, noticed it. What do you mean, how's my golden boots? What does this mean? What does this mean, brother? Are you trying to be funny? What does this mean? Speed lifted a UCL before Mbappe. Hey, look, Speed also lifted a UCL before 90% of Barca's current squad. So, fair enough. Last time Barca lifted a UCL, you were probably like 3 years old. You probably don't even remember the game against Juventus. Hold that. Yo, big up Carnage Riz says today is the day where Dembele cements his Ballon d'Or. Facts. I think Dembele is going to have a good game. He knows what's on the line today. He knows. I think even if, okay, hypothetically, right? Let's say PSG win, but Dembele plays mid. Let's say he's not shit, but he's not good. He's just mid. He's still going to win the Ballon d'Or. It would take a disaster class. Like, it would take a Hall of Fame level stinker for this guy, if they win this UCL, for him to not win the Ballon d'Or. Let me see. Yeah, big up the chat every single time. Oh, okay. I misread that. My fault. I misread that. You were talking to Mbappe. I don't know why. I just read it low-key fast. Okay, so LP, let me ask you this. If you want Inter to win, then are you ready for Lamine Yamal to win the Ballon d'Or? Because with the PR that he has, you know that that's what's going to happen. I mean, look, personally, if PSG win this UCL, Mbappe is finito, okay? He's going to get absolutely cooked. But at the same time, he could shut everybody up by just winning the UCL next season. So I don't really care about that. Now, imagine Lamine Yamal winning a Ballon d'Or, and then imagine have listened to the Barca fans with that. Nah, man. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for the greater good. Mbappe can hold that for right now. I'm be real. Do PSG have a proper striker? I mean, PSG, they do have strikers, but none of them are that good, right? Like, they got, what is the guy's name? Like, Goncalo Ramos. They also have somebody else as well. I know that Kolo Muani went on loan to Juve, but nah, their front three, I didn't even look at the 11s, to be honest. And we'll get into that maybe in like a few minutes, but their front three, if I had to take a guess right now, is going to probably be their three wingers. You know what? Speaking of, let's get into the starting 11s. Guys, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Get in the live chat, okay? Don't be fraudulent. Don't move like Gavi, okay? Don't move like an absolute scrub. Move like a baller, okay? Get in the live chat, and you might as well just chill with us because we're going to be here for at least the next 2 hours. Hopefully this game is fire. But I do want to take a look at both the 11s because now that I'm thinking about it, I have no idea who's starting. So here we are right here. Now, let's start off with PSG, right? They're out there in the 4-3-3. You got Donnarumma in goal, who's actually had a really good UCL campaign, right? Like, Donnarumma has been playing like one of the best keepers in Europe this season. He's been really good. Then the back line, you got Hakimi at right back. You have Marquinhos and William Pacho as the center back pairing. And then you have Nuno Mendes at left back. Then in the midfield, you got João Neves, Vitinha, and Fabio Ruiz. And then, yep, just like I predicted, their wingers are their front three, right? So you got Kvaratskhelia on the left, Ousmane Dembele in the 9, and then Desiree Doué on the right. Now, I'm very interested to see what Doué is going to do today, right? We saw against Arsenal, Lewis Skelly had him in his pocket. Like, let's just be real. But again, all eyes are going to be on Dembele, and I think Kvaratskhelia on that left is going to have a big role to play as well. It's going to be interesting to see how he does going against Pavard and Dumfries. Now, looking at Inter, they're out there in the 3-5-2. You got Jan Sommer in goal. Back three of Benjamin Pavard, Acerbi, and left center back is Bastoni. DiMarco at left wing back. Mkhitaryan, Kalinoglu, and Barella in the center mid positions with Dumfries at right wing back. And then you also have Marcus Thuram and Lautaro Martinez up front as your striker duo. What are you guys saying? This is a very evenly matched game. I'm be real. Again, I'm leaning towards PSG, but if Inter win it, I will not be surprised. Doué did not cook MLS. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Doué against Arsenal was hella mid. Bro, Speed is live with Alphonso Davies. I don't care. Don't care who loses. I want tears. So you just here to just hate. You don't even care. You just hate on whoever it loses. Okay, fair enough. I respect it. Mo says Forza Inter. We are going to be witnessing 2 walls in this game. What do you mean by that? I don't think Doué played that good against Arsenal. I'm going to be real. Bro, people say this is the worst final in UCL history while Donnarumma and Sommer carried their team to the final. I mean, I don't know how people can say that this is the worst one in history when the game hasn't even been played yet. That's a bit weird. Bro definitely cares. Why would I care what another streamer is doing? How does that impact me? I can't watch it. I'm doing my own live stream, so I don't care. But you cared enough to comment that I care. So, big up. Thanks for the engagement. Brother, Desiree Doué didn't do anything against Arsenal. Like, what game were you guys watching? I'm a bit confused. Inter might win. Yeah, true. Inter are a bit more experienced. Same as when Barca were trying to attack at the... Now, see, but that's not an experienced thing. That's a tactical thing. Hansi Flick should have been telling Barcelona to sit back and defend. But the guy really only has one style of play, and it ended up costing Barca. I don't think that's an experience thing, because Hansi Flick is a very experienced manager. It's just tactically naive of him. Bro, I watched the game. I didn't say that you didn't watch the game, but I'm just a bit confused on how you think Desiree Doué had a good performance against Arsenal. If that's a good performance for you, then the bar is super low. But you're entitled to your opinion. I'm going to just disagree. That's okay. That's what I'm saying, Omar. Like, Desiree Doué was mid. I was super excited for him in that game. And I think Miles Lewis-Skelly handled him very well. Doué is just a Neymar from the dollars. Okay, see, let's not disrespect Desiree Doué, right? The guy is a baller. I rate him very highly. But I just don't think that he played that well against Arsenal. That's all. But he's still a good player, though. And he's young as well. Like, he's only had one season at a top club. So I feel like the expectations for him have been super high. But he's going to develop into being one of the best wingers in the world. He's already one of the best young wingers. I think for their age bracket, Desiree Doué is 19? For their age bracket, I would say that he has to be behind Lamine Yamal. Because Yamal is 17, Doué is 19. So they're in the same age bracket. They're age mates. Those two for wingers are the two best young wingers. I think PSG have an absolute baller on their hands, but, I'm saying. Yo, Will, let me get the link. No. Big up Touchline. I do my watch-along solo. And I also do it on OBS. This is not on StreamYard, so there's no link for me to send you, bro. But, yeah, I don't do, like, joint watch-alongs. But big up to my guy, Touchline. It was Yamal's fault because he didn't waste time at the corner flag. I mean, okay, then that could be down to the inexperience. I get what you mean. You think Flick is better than Xabi? Fair enough. I mean, Flick has been more proven than Xabi Alonso. So, I don't think you're wrong for having that opinion, right? I think when you look at what the two of them have done, Flick has one more. Flick is more proven. So Xabi Alonso's going to have to go out there and show people that he's a baller as well. Trust me, my manager, watch, Xabi Alonso's going to be the first one that wins us the treble. You heard it here first. Yo, our Inter Milan are wearing those yellow kits, right? Because those yellow Inter kits are sexy. Oh my gosh. Look at Inzaghi. And Inzaghi looking like, yo, whether we win or lose, I'm going to Saudi. I'm about to get the bag. 25 M's, you know. Yamal's attitude is worrying. Nah, if I was a Barca fan, you should embrace Yamal being cocky, bro. It makes games a lot more interesting, and he's been able to back it up. Lamine Yamal is a phenomenal player. As long as he keeps playing at that high level, he can do whatever the hell he wants, as far as I'm concerned. Like, I know that there's going to be people who are salty about some things that he says. For me, I love it. I love it. Like he said, as long as he's winning, what can they say? Did he lie, chat? If you want to shut him up, beat Barca. Simple. Yeah, Inter are wearing those yellow kits. See, I'm glad that I put... Because do you guys see how up there, I have like the colors that the teams are going to be wearing, right? Like PSG are in their dark like navy blue, and then Inter are in the yellow. Those Inter kits are fire. Oh my days. Like that is a top kit right there. Whoever designed that, they went crazy. All right, the players are walking out, chat. I'm going PSG 3, Inter Milan 2. I'm going to actually stick with my prediction from yesterday. Now, we know that UCL finals don't usually get that high scoring, but I just got a feeling. Dembele masterclass. Lock up that Ballon d'Or today. We will be there. Barca tears when they see Dembele help PSG win a UCL. When they see Dembele fulfill his potential at PSG when he couldn't fulfill it at Barcelona. It's things that you love to see. That's what I want to see happen today. Why do you love people getting cocky? Because I'm not a... Bro, like, this is sports. This is not fucking, like, Girl Scouts, brother. Like, what do you want me to... What? Every player needs to be all nice and lovey-dovey? Oh. No, fuck all that. Like, you need... Like, this is what adds to the entertainment. Like, again, anybody that wants everybody to just get along, everybody hold hands and be friends and this shit, no. That shit is boring, bro. Like, what is this, bro? Like, we're men. Be cocky. Talk shit. Where's the rivalry? I don't want to see people being friendly all the damn time. Again, the things that Lamine Yamal's doing at 17 years old, if he stays fit, this guy's going to end up being the greatest teenager that this sport's ever seen. He deserves to be cocky. If you want him to stop being cocky, if you want Lamine Yamal to be more humble, go out there and beat him. Simple as that. It's the same thing like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Cocky as hell. Went 50-0. So he gets to talk shit. If you wanted to shut Floyd Mayweather up, then guess what? You should have knocked him out. It's the same thing. That's what I'm saying, bro. They think that we're watching the Women's Champions League or some shit, bro. Like, what is this kumbaya woke nonsense, bro? Come on. Like, what is this, bro? Yo, we're only a few minutes away from kickoff. Drop a 1 in the chat if you think PSG is going to win. Drop a 2 in the chat if you think Inter are going to win. Now, these Inter kits are, oh my, yo. Brother, I would buy this kit. I would buy this kit. Like I would wear this Inter kit. This shit is phenomenal.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Nah, big up, Eugen. Like, and the thing is, whoever doesn't agree, you don't have to, right? Like, we're all entitled to our own opinions, 100%. But Yeah, man, let Yamal do his thing, bro. It adds more excitement to games. But at the same time, because Yamal is cocky and because he's a confident young kid, which he should be, now when he's losing or when he's playing like shit, he's going to get trolled. So that's the trade-off, right? You can't cry and say, oh, he's 17 or 18 years old. No, 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 no. You can't have it both ways. If you're going to be cocky, then you got to be able to take it when you're not playing well and when you're getting trolled online. Because I see a lot of Barca fans, oh, he's 7. Oh, you're trolling an 18-year-old. That's not how it works, brother. He's playing a grown man's game. So age is not an excuse. Bro, I'm saying, these Inter kits are lovely. I might order one of these shits. I'm going to be real. You'll never see me wear it on camera. But I might have to get me one of these Inter kits. I've never watched a game with them wearing it. I've only seen pictures. But guys, PSG are about to get things started. What kind of kickoff is that? The match has started, by the way, chat. What kind of fucking kickoff was that? That is the dumbest kickoff I've seen. They just gave the ball to Inter. What was the point in that? Nah, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, Marquinhos is not the same player that he used to be. Like, Marquinhos, when I first started watching football, was one of the best center backs in the world. Now he's just, like, he's still good, but I think PSG are going to be looking to move on from him in the summer. Like, I know that, I think Etihad from Saudi have a lot of interest in Marquinhos. But he's been at PSG since I started watching football. So this would be a big UCL for him to win. I like Luis Enrique, but I support Inter because they eliminated Barca. So then how do you like Luis Enrique if you are gonna then say that you don't like Barca? Because Luis Enrique is a Barcelona legend. He won them the treble back in 2014, 2015, 10 years ago. It is crazy because if he wins the UCL today with PSG, then he would have done his second ever official treble 10 years from the last time he did it. That's actually crazy when you think about it. Inter's pressing is crazy. I want PSG to win because I don't want Lamine Yamal to win the Ballon d'Or. So, like, that's my justification. I don't really care who wins, but if I had to pick, then it would be PSG for that reason. Nah, that's a fact. And again, I'm not going at Yamal for being cocky, but at the same time, if you play like shit and if you lose, then you gotta hold smoke as well. It's a two-way street. Talk shit, be cocky when you're winning, but if you're losing and playing bad, gotta be able to take it. That's all. Now, to be honest, I think that was like a part of their game plan. Big Up Beanie Man says, I'm a Barca fan. I was telling my fellow Barca fans that we need to accept when Yamal gets trolled because he... Exactly. See, you have sense, Beanie Man. W Beanie Man. Top 10 respect moments at kickoff. Gonna be seeing that on like a YouTube video. Facts. I don't get why they did that. Somebody explain it to me. Maybe I'm missing something. Yo, Sensei, big up, bro. Inter will win 2-1. PSG will miss too many chances. Okay, let's see. I feel like my 3-2 prediction is going to go very, very bad. But whenever I'm doing a watch along for like a game that doesn't affect me, I always want to see a lot of goals. I'm gonna be real. Like I just want to be entertained. Uh-oh. That's a foul. DeMarco's going to have a big game, especially with Hakimi at right back, because Hakimi's going to go forward a lot. DeMarco's going to need to exploit the space that's going to be left open. Just here for, I mean, of course, if it's not one of your teams that are involved, then if you're a neutral tuning in, you just want to be entertained. Definitely don't want to watch a boring 90 minutes here. Do you guys think that Inzaghi's going to head to Al Hilal? I think no matter what happens this game, he's out of here. I fully believe this is his last game as Inter's manager. This guy is only making $4 million at Inter. Al Hilal are offering him $25 million a year. If I was him, I'd be learning Arabic as we speak, bro. They'd see me on the touchline reading the Quran. Are you mad? 25 M's. I'm out of there. As soon as this game is over, if I was Inzaghi, I'd be on the first flight to Riyadh. Facts. I mean, game just started, bro. I'm not too concerned about the stats, but again, PSG are the better team on the ball, so they're going to dominate the ball. Inter's game plan is to sit back and counter. PSG's game plan is going to be to dominate the ball and try and break down Inter's low block. Doué definitely just got pushed over. Okay, they did blow the whistle. I was about to say. Yo, Doué looked like a different version of Mbappe. I'm going to be real. This guy looked like Mbappe with a mohawk. He looked more like Mbappe's little brother than Mbappe's little brother looks like Mbappe. Telling you, they made this guy Doué in the same lab that Mbappe was made in. I'm telling you, bro. Like, there's something going on in France. Yeah, but I think the thing is though, Nick, right? Like, people have to realize there's more than one way of playing football. Inter Milan were parking the bus against Barcelona, and that semifinals was a fantastic matchup. Like, but I feel like people just think that there's only one way to play ball, and that's to attack, attack, attack. Nah, bro. If Inter Milan were to attack PSG and open up fully, PSG would cook them. So it's like you have to game plan. You have to try and counteract what another team is going to do, especially if they're considered better than you. That's cap, bro. You did not think I was iShow speed the first time you went on my watch along. There's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. I don't even look like speed, bro. Is it because I'm black? Is it a color thing? The only thing that Speed and I have in common is skin color, bro. If it's not the skin, I don't think we look alike, bro. So I think that you're capping. Doué's not 17. I think Doué is 19. Now look, Antoine. We're not here to do a religious thing. I was just making a joke, bro. I was saying if I was Inzaghi, I'd be learning Arabic at, like, I'm telling you, Malaikum Salam. You feel me? Like, I was just making a joke because he's being linked to Al Hilal. We are not doing the religious back and forth, bro. Respect people's beliefs. Muhammad, how the hell does Desiree Doué look like Neymar? Hey, brother, you blind. What? Neymar. Are you talking about play style or are you talking about looks? Doué does not look like Neymar, bro. What are you talking about? That's true. Italy are known for defense. I think Doué just took that shot. Easy save for Sommer. Yeah, Doué is a baller, though. Facts. Yo, Isaac, are you from Ecuador? Good hold-up play for Thuram here. Lautaro Martinez needs to step up, by the way. I think he is hella overrated, bro. Like, every single time I watch Lautaro Martinez, I'm not impressed at all. Like, yeah, I've seen him have a good performance, but for the majority of the time that I've known about him, it's just been mid. I look like 21 Savage. What the fuck? Yo, what is going on here, bro? What is going on here, man? 21 Savage, bro.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
I do not look similar to Speed, but I tell you what, if looking similar to Speed means that I can get the same kind of bank account, a similar bank account, I'll take it. I'll take it. Shit. 21 Savage is crazy, though. Chat, let's not get too wild now. You know I got them things on me. You know Carnage VAR is here. Let me do the card spread. You know Carnage VAR is here. Hey, look, man. Let me get a similar bank account to iShow Speed. That's what I want to be similar with. Let's do it like that. Weak shot by Dembele. Told you guys, PSG were going to have more of the ball. PSG were going to look more threatening. That's just the game plan. Get dreads and look, I'm gonna be real. I show Speed, big up to him. I look better than him, bro. Like, come on. I feel like y'all are insulting me. I look better than Speed, bro. Speed's a cool guy. I'm sure that he is. I don't really watch him, though. The only time that I ever see Speed clips from his streams, like on Twitter. Oh! Hakimi scores! Hakimi scores! What a team goal! Oh my days! What a team goal! Nice tap in for Hakimi. Yeah, that was easy. That was easy. PSG 1, Inter 0. Game on. Y'all, I'm be real. Hakimi might have to be in that Ballon d'Or top 5. I'm be real. Hakimi's been cooking. But Real Madrid's academy don't make ballers, chat. They tried to tell me that Madrid's academy don't make ballers. Just saying. Where's Hakimi from? What academy was he in? Just saying. Yeah, that's a big goal. That's a big goal. Now we're going to see Inter have to open up a lot more. I mean, look, bro, people get scored on. It's still a lot of game time left. Your 2-1 prediction is on. Tap in Tuesday. My Madrid Wonder Kid. Yeah, Hakimi, that's a good goal. Right place. The build-up was super nice. Like, look how PSG moved the ball, bro. I'm telling you, there's no team in the world that is as good as them on the ball. Like, I know that, you know, we lost to Arsenal 5-1, but I'm gonna be real. If we played PSG this past year, with how shit we were, yo, PSG would have destroyed Real Madrid. I'm be real. PSG would have done it worse than Arsenal. Like, the amount of chances that they would have created against us would have been mind-boggling. We probably would have held, like, 8 over 2 legs. I'm gonna be real. They would have fried us. Hey, look, man. Hakimi is bringing that Real Madrid mentality to PSG. That's just what it is. It's a good goal because you got to score it. Got to score it, and you got to be in the position to get a tap in. I don't get why people act like tap-ins are just easy. What do you think? You get a tap-in if you're not making the right runs? If you're not putting yourself in the right positions to receive the ball? It's a lot of off-the-ball work that's involved with the tap-in. Because if he would have missed, you would have been cooking him, right? So you got to give him credit for scoring it. Hakimi was always a baller. What do you mean, even when he was married to that woman, he was still a baller. Hakimi's been a baller since the first time he got his chances at Real Madrid. Then went on loan to Dortmund and was cooking. We should have kept him. There was no reason to sell Hakimi to Inter Milan. But, you know, the club was just trying to make profit. It's all good. If we had Hakimi at right back, then we never would have had to experience Vasquez at right back, because he would have been a rotational piece with Carvajal. But, you know, everything happens for a reason. We've still been very successful regardless. Hakimi becomes the first Moroccan to score in a UCL final. Nah, that's crazy. You want to know what else crazy? I swear Hakimi was born in Madrid. I don't think he was born in Morocco either, but I think he picked them because he wasn't getting picked by the Spain national team, right? Like, I know that Spain wished that they had Hakimi now. Same thing with, like, Brahim Diaz. Like, he was born in Spain as well, but wasn't getting called up, so he picked Morocco. No, I just make fun of it because he's washed now. His overall game is lacking. He's not the Lewandowski that I knew when I was watching him at Bayern. He's just Grandpa Lewandowski. But like I said, he's still a good striker. In the box, he's amazing. I always say that, but he's washed. Yo, Hubris, big up. Were you here for the Conference League? Because then, hold on, let me, one second. All right. I think we got about maybe like 4 or 5 mods on this channel now. I don't really need any more. Not yet. Not until we keep growing. I definitely want Inter to score, though. I need this to be a good back and forth. Yo, Inter really bottled every trophy this season. Well, they could win this one, but, like, domestically, like, that's crazy. Because Inter are the best team in Italy. if you're PSG, you have to keep trying to score a second goal. Like, don't just get comfortable with this 1-0. Because we saw, Inter are more than capable of getting back into it quick. Are you going to hold up your end of the bargain? So if PSG wins, are you going to shave off your hair? Are you a man of your word? See, this is why I don't make these kind of promises. Like, oh, if such and such happens, then I'll fucking do a 10-hour stream. Or, like, I don't make these kind of promises because I'm not going to want to do it. Like, if I end up losing. Like, so I just don't even say it. I don't even want to put myself in that predicament. Here we go. So far, I've had the same impact as Dembele. It doesn't really matter. Oh, shit! Doué scores! Oh, my goodness me! Goal! Inter, I'm going to need you to fight back, gang. You are 2-0 down, and it's the 20th minute. Still a lot of time left. But I need you to fight back. Oh, what a strike by Doué. Yeah, what a... Wow. Is that Dembele's assist? Is that Dembele's assist? What a strike. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 2-0. So Inter have to now go all out. Inter can no longer sit back. See, the thing with Inter's game plan is that if you're going to sit back and allow the other team to have the ball, you have to not allow them to score. Like, because you can't have these tactics and then now you're down 2-0. Because now all that goes completely out the window. Inter now have to open up. And now the PSG fans are lighting up flares. They're going to fog up the fucking stadium now. See, that's about to piss me off. Because these flares are going to fog up the pitch. Wow, 2-0. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, Inter, they need at least one goal before halftime. Look, I did say PSG 3, Inter 2. I think I'm on pretty good track here. Just saying. I know that Mbappe's at home watching this game like, shit. Dembele, I can smell that Ballon d'Or, bud. I can smell it. We will be there. I think Dembele, I think that was him that got the assist. So if they win, he's done enough. If PSG win, the fact that Dembele got a goal or an assist, that's enough. As far as this game, at the time of me saying it right now, Dembele's winning the Ballon d'Or. Now, if Inter make a crazy comeback and then they, all right, different conversation. But that's what it is right now. Bro, they're so annoying. Luckily, it wasn't a lot. Because if it was a lot, because you could already see that the pitch is like a little bit hazy. But to be fair, though, PSG's fans that travel, like their ultras are mad. I know that Madrid have ultras, but they're banned from the Bernabeu. I forget why they're banned. But like, I like the idea of ultras. Like, crazy fans that are going to sing all game, that are going to light flare. Like, it does create a crazy atmosphere. Yeah, that was a very good counter by PSG for that second goal. Is Mendes injured? I didn't notice. Yeah, Benedict. PSG are up 2-0 before 30 minutes. They are cooking Inter Milan right now. Now, look, don't worry, Mbappe. If PSG win, you're going to get absolutely fried. But you still made the right choice coming to Real Madrid. Don't worry. You'll win a few UCLs before your career's up. Don't worry, little bro. We got you. But, yeah, turn off your comment section and your DMs because I feel like you're going to get trolled a lot if this result stands. I didn't notice Mendes get injured. He's still on the pitch, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, wait, let me look up. Like, why are Real Madrid's ultras banned? Hold on. Let me see. Why are Real Madrid? Because, like, I know I saw something like that Real Madrid ultras are banned. Hold on. Why are Real Madrid ultras banned? Let me see. Florentino Perez's most underrated legacy, banning the Ultra Sirs. Hold on. Why did he ban them, though? That's the question. Oh. Okay. So, the Real Madrid Ultras... So they were started in the 80s. Their leader was Jose Luis. Okay, let me see. Oh, so they were violent. Their leader was arrested and... Okay. Oh. Nazi supporters. Oh, okay. Fucking hell. And the leader was banned for 3 years for attacking a referee after Real Madrid versus Barca's basketball game. Oh, my days. The Ultras are very political, and their leader attracted many right-wing Real Madrid fans to join Ultras. Okay, so these guys were like Nazis in Spanish versions, though, right? Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Okay, then they got to hold that. Yeah. I didn't even know. I just knew that they were banned, but I didn't know why. But I think if your Ultras aren't racist, and if they're just there for, like... Actually, no, now that I'm thinking about it, the whole, like, Ultras thing it is kind of weird a little bit. Like, when you see teams or, like, the players, they're, like, apologizing to, like, Ultras and shit, like, after games that they lose. I'm thinking, brother, if I'm a player, the fuck am I talking to you for? But at the same time, Ultras are crazy as hell. They'll probably pull up to, like, your crib or something, bro, and, like, fucking, like, do something to you. I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, I never looked into it before. But, yeah, they got to hold that. Then if they're, like, racist and violent in these different things. See, bro, Ultras are crazy people. Shit, yeah, I'm realizing. I always thought that Ultras were, like, just fans that were super passionate, and that were just, you know? Like that. Like, I didn't think there was, like, political involvements of, like, racism and etc. I just thought, you know, damn. Okay. Never mind then. Yeah, that did take a deflection now that I'm looking at it, that Doué shot. Hey, look, game is the game. That's crazy. There's a couple of PSG fans that I know, and I think I know like one Inter fan, but I haven't talked to him in a while. Brother might have to hear from me today if they lose. So they F with Kanye. Hey, look, man. I'm not saying that Kanye is a good guy, but I'ma still rock my Yeezys respectfully, okay? I paid way too much money to not be wearing my Yeezys, okay? I can separate the art from the artist. You get me? I feel bad for Mbappe because he's my... Why do you feel bad for him? Because he's your third favorite. I don't think he knows, bro. Hey, look, PSG would have beat Barcelona too. That high line, PSG would have cooked you guys like with your tactics. Like PSG are way too good on the ball for Barcelona to employ that high line, high pressing kind of style of football. PSG would have been able to open you guys up. I believe that they would have beat Barca. I actually think that Inter had a better chance of beating PSG than Barca would have. But I did have Barca as the favorites just because what they did to Real Madrid. But PSG are a different kind of team on the ball. Like, Hansi Flick would have had to change some things up tactically. Huh? Are you joking? Are you joking? Inter will come back in the second leg if they lose. You're trolling me. You have to be. Does he know, chat? Does he know? Yeah, look, I don't care what Kanye West is, bro. I have beef with Kanye, okay? I don't think that, like, guys, I might have showed you on stream before. I have hella Yeezys. I like Yeezys, like, they're my favorite sneakers. And foam runners, the slides, all that. So when he started going crazy, and then when Adidas canceled his sponsorship or his shoe deal with them, I almost wanted to find him and slap him myself, bro. Like, look, chat, I can show you guys again just some of my boxes. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me show you guys something. Hold on. Let me do the laptop. Like, hold on. Like, bro, Yeezys is my shit. Hold on, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. Kanye done let us down. Because what am I gonna do now? You wanna know what's actually... Hold on. My favorite foam runners, though, are these. These shits right here are... I love these shits, bro. Like... Yeah, these are so fire. Oh, my days. Bro, I have like 15 more, but I just don't feel like getting up to go get them. But yeah, man. Kanye done let us down, bro. He's wildin'. Hold on. Where is... let me move these. Let me move these. What? Let me see. How many do I have? Maybe like... I have 23 pairs. I think, of the boxes that I can count. I have 23. Something like that. Like 20-something. Hold on. Oi. Hold on, chat. Alright. Yeah, nah, bro. He messed us up, man. But I don't buy sneakers no more, though. I gotta save my money a bit. I don't really buy sneakers no more. So... collect Jordans? Nah, I don't collect Jordans. Like, see, the thing is, I don't really collect sneakers, period. I just buy what I like. But I haven't bought sneakers in maybe like 2 years. I have a good amount of Jordans though, but yeah, it's bro, like they're too expensive now. Like I'm not like retail has gone up, bro. Like I'm not trying to drop 225 on a pair of fours when they used to cost only 200. What's happened to my country, bro? What is this inflation? Yo, do Inter plan on doing something this game? Or like not? You said put them things for you still? All right, fair enough, bro. I have to get them off screen. Yeah, I mean, it's like about. I mean, maybe you could say I'm stuck in 2017, but lucky for me, I should wear what I like. I don't really know like what's cool now. Like what's the fashion now, guys? Like most of you guys are younger than me, so you should be able to tell me like what's the like what do people wear now? I just wear what's comfortable for me, like what I think looks good. I like baggier clothes, but you know I could do a couple different things. Nah, see, Inter are out here playing so mid that these guys got us talking about fucking sneakers and shit. Nah, bro. Like, they started taxing on Jordans even before Trump came back into office. Yeah, see, now these, I don't have any Nike Yeezys. Nah. I think I was too young. Like, when Kanye was with Nike, I was super young. I couldn't buy shit. And my parents weren't going to get them for me. Now, I don't think I have over 10K worth of Yeezys. I think I have, like, over 10K worth of sneakers, period. But I don't know if just straight Yeezys. Maybe. I don't know. Get my shoe game up? I mean, yo, I could pull out some more. I could get up right now and go get the Jordans. Or I could go get... Oi. I could show y'all some other shit, too. I could start pulling out the Jordan boxes. But, again, I don't know. Like, I haven't bought in 2 years, though. Like, a year or so. So, you know, you got to give me a little bit of... a grace. Corner here for Inter. Come on. Ball into the box. Oi! Oh. Why did I think that Thuram scored that? Bro, I think that sneakers are like the most important thing that you can wear, like with your outfit. I feel like you can get away with like you don't need to have like so like for example, like I don't really buy like name brand clothes. Like I don't buy like how people buy, I don't know, like well no, that's not true. What I'm saying, I'm trying to think how I'm trying to say this. I don't buy like name brand clothes that are super expensive. Like how people buy like Gucci and all this stuff. Like I'm just like, yo, like sweatpants. I like live in sweats and like hoodies and like t-shirts, graphic tees, and then but I feel like you don't need to wear like super expensive stuff if you have nice sneakers. You know, you could get away with it. So I think sneakers are the most important part of your fit. I'll be wrong. But like nowadays, I just wear Crocs all the time. Because they're just so comfortable, bro. So I just wear Crocs if I'm not doing anything important. Yeah, Menez is injured, I think, chap. Damn. If Ronald McDonald from Barca was there. Bro, UCL final, and I'm sitting here talking about sneakers. That's how you know that this game isn't that entertaining. PSG have firm control over this match. Inter are gonna have to come out in the second half and have a completely different game plan. They're gonna need to be the team on the front foot. You can't sit back anymore and hope to catch PSG on the counter, because if you sit back, then PSG are gonna just hold the ball and waste a lot of time. So Inter are gonna have to be very aggressive, which could then open them up to getting hit on another counter. Because PSG, even though on the ball they're very good, but in transition, they're fantastic as well. Here come if PSG score a third goal, though, game is over. If they go up 3-0, Inter are not coming back. 2-0, you guys already know. 2-0, most misleading scoreline in this sport. But 3? I don't know. Wait, so are they going to sub off Mendes? Who they? I might have missed it. Who? They didn't sub off Mendes. I saw him walking off the pitch, but I don't think a sub was made. Facts, Eugene. Like, they literally have no choice. Caracelia. Dembele. Doué's on the ball. Yeah, Inter got that box packed right now. Yo, isn't it crazy that Warren Zaire-Emery just doesn't start for PSG anymore? Like João Neves has come in and just benched him. Like, Warren Zaire-Emery was like the crown jewel of PSG. He's from their academy. He's super young, even though he looks 38. But the guy is young as hell. And he just doesn't start for PSG anymore. Like, I remember when they played against Arsenal, I forgot all about Zaire-Emery. And then I looked on the bench and saw him. And I'm like, oh, shit. Like, they just forgot about him. It's crazy. He was a baller. Hey, that's dope, bro. A tax accountant. That seems like hard work. So you must be smart and good with numbers. That's dope, though, bro. Every team in the world is good on counter except for Chelsea. You think so, Sensei? Because I don't know how sustainable what they're doing is. Like, you're down 2-0 trying to sit back. So, what do you have to lose right now? I can't see them sitting back really until the 60th minute. Like, there's no way. Who should we sign? Zaire-Emery? No chance. Brother, we're not buying any player that's at PSG. I'll tell you this shit right now. It's not happening. I highly doubt that PSG would even take a phone call from Florentino Perez. Like, there's just no way. There's no way. Give it up. If there's any PSG players that you rate and that you'd like to see at Real Madrid, turn on FIFA. Because that's the only way that you'll see it actually happen. These guys will not sell us a player. No.
Yeah, obviously.
Oi! Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Inter losing in these kits is criminal. That is absolutely criminal. Like, kits like this, you have to win the game, bro. Like, you have to. Yeah, I can see that. Just thinking, yo, don't let them score a third one. But I think after halftime, like, the game plan has to be very different. I mean, like, Inter have looked a little bit more alive the last, like, 10 minutes, but they have to do more. Doué might have more UCLs than Barca in the last 10 years. Yeah, come on, man. Barca fans don't remember what it's like to win a UCL, bro. Barca fans forgot that feeling. They were talking about the UCL this season. They were getting a little too big for their club. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're Barca. Relax with the UCL talk. Did that hit the post, that Dembele shot? I don't know why I thought it. PSG becomes the first team in UCL final history to score 2 goals. Is that true? Is that true? Where are you getting that stat from? PSG are the first team in a UCL final to score 2 goals in the first 20 minutes? In history? Oi. Shot by Doué's wide. Why are Inter playing like us? Brother, they look lost out there. They told me that Inzaghi was this tactical genius. Zaire told me that Inzaghi was the best manager in the world. So if he's in those kind of conversations, then I expect him to put in a tactical masterclass to get back into this game. I forgot to pause my timer. El Carnage. I'll pause it at the 46th minute. But they added 2 minutes of stoppage time. And then we'll get to halftime. Nah. See, the thing is, PSG are trying to establish themselves as an elite club. They don't want to be known as a selling club, right? So, Mohammed, I believe you support Real Madrid. I could be wrong. But we're the same way. We don't want to sell our players either. Barcelona don't want to sell their best players. Like Man City, don't like big clubs generally don't like to lose their star players. Another shot goes wide for PSG. Is that Kvaratskhelia? Yeah, his shot goes wide. The thing is, because Mbappe ended up leaving for free, right? That was their fault. We offered them money. We went in for Mbappe like 4 straight summers, and they refused to sell him. But the reason why they won't give us a player now, or I don't think they would do business, is because the relationship is fractured between the two clubs, bro. I'm telling you, there's bad blood there. Now, to be fair for PSG, it looked like it's worked out for them because here they are a year after after Real Madrid take Mbappe, and they're in the UCL final up 2-0, about to win it. And that's halftime. That's the half. Yeah, man. Let's see what Inter are going to do in this second half. What are you guys saying for that first half of football? Very mid first half. It was all PSG. Basically, like Inter don't want to be, PSG don't want to become a selling club. And they're not a selling club. That's why when people say, oh, would you take João Neves? Oh, would you take Hakimi? Oh, would you take Desiree Doué? Like, yeah, they have players that I rate very highly. Never going to happen, though. Or not never, but it's going to be very difficult. Yeah, halftime, though, chat. PSG 2, Inter Milan 0. I think the first half, pretty dead in terms of competitiveness, right? PSG were by far the better team. Inter Milan started to wake up towards the end of the first half. But let's see what Inzaghi does, because in the next 45 minutes, they're going to need to play some of their best football of the season because PSG are just too good right now. Like, the way that they're able to break down that Inter low block to create their chances is crazy. Yeah, I don't really even have like any opinions like that, just because it's just been so one-sided. Like, there's really nothing to talk about. Let me share my screen. Let's look at the bench, because I don't necessarily think that Inter should make a sub right now, but they gotta do something. Hold on. So, wrong button. This is what I meant to click. Anyways, look at this bench. Fucking hell, Inter done brought everybody. Okay, let me see who's on this Inter's bench. They need attack. Yo, this bench is dead. Oh my days. Yeah, I mean, you could really, what, Taremi. Oh my days, this bench is dead. This bench is so mid. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Inter are cooked. Inter are cooked. Look, the 11 guys on this pitch are gonna need to go crazy. They're gonna need to go crazy, bro, because that bench is mid. Inter Wes's Haram Ball. If only we had Balde and Koundé. Who do you support, Zen? Why Inter didn't play this shit against Barca? Thank God they didn't play this shit against Barca, man. Inter saved football when they knocked you guys out, Eugen. This would have been hella stressful if Barca were in this. I'm be real. Like, because we would have been doing a hate watch on the main channel. I'm glad that I'm able to do this watch along on this channel. And also, guys, next week, we gotta, I think we got like 3 watch alongs next week. Let me see. Which games are we doing next week? We got Germany versus Portugal. Then we got Spain versus France. And then that same day on Thursday, we're doing Ecuador versus Brazil. So 3 watch-alongs next week. They will all be on this channel. Again, the only watch-alongs that will be happening on Football Carnage is Real Madrid and Barca. Everything else will be here. Will you do a watch-along for PSG on this channel next season? Probably not. I'm not watching Ligue 1. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know what channel I could watch Ligue 1 on in America. Like, I don't know where their games are available, and I'm not paying for it. So, no. Now, in the UCL, depending on who they're going against, then yeah, I will do PSG watch-alongs. But Ligue 1 games? No. No, I'm gonna be real. Does Inter know this is a final? Facts. Facts. I don't think they realize that this is the UCL final. Inter look like this is a preseason friendly. Inter better be performing the... Yo, Cole, that is crazy. The unholy satanic blood rituals. Hey, look, man. They're saying that Inzaghi is in that locker room sacrificing 5 virgin goats. You feel me? That's what's going on. And no tactics are being spoken about in that Inter locker room. Just straight sacrifices. Yeah, man, that Desiree Doué shot was good, but that deflection off of DeMarco, keeper could have probably saved it, but yeah. Carnage off-season grind. Facts, bro. Facts. Don't worry, though, because I believe after the Nations League and then after the Club World Cup, after the FIFA World Cup qualifiers in South America, yeah, I mean, the watch-alongs aren't going to really be there until the Club World Cup. And we're going to be doing a lot of watch-alongs during that. So it's gonna be so fire. And I'm excited to just, like, this channel for me is super exciting because I feel like on the main channel, I can only talk about Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? But I want to talk about everything. I want to talk about some Premier League teams, right? I want to talk about Barca's news and all these different things. So here we go. Carnage Extra. Someone sort of reminded Inter that they aren't playing in Italy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. These guys thought that they were playing Sassuolo or something. Didn't Frattesi score against Barca, right? The Gold Cup watch along for the USA? I actually do not have that in my calendar. When is the Gold Cup? Gold Cup USMNT. Trinidad, June 15th. USA versus Trinidad. What the hell is Saudi Arabia doing in the Gold Cup? What the fuck? What the hell is Saudi Arabia doing in the Gold Cup? What is a polar bear doing in Arkansas? What the hell? June 15th, though, is the first game. Let me see. June 15th, June 19th. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, why do I want to watch America versus Trinidad? What the fuck? Let me see. If nothing else is going on that day, this is literally how I check what games I'm gonna do. I go on ESPN on their schedule because they have every game for that day. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Saudi must have dropped a bag to get in. What the fuck is Saudi doing in the Gold Cup? Anyways, let me see. June 15th. That's a Sunday? Because I know June 14th is the first game of the Club World Cup. We are doing this game. Al Ahly versus Inter Miami. Even though Inter Miami did nothing to get invited. But we all know Messi tax. We will be here for this game, by the way. But what's going on Sunday? Oh shit, wait, PSG versus Inter? At 3 p.m. Hold on. Is that in my calendar? June 15th. I have to be doing that game, right? Yep, we are doing PSG versus, Atletico, not Inter. PSG versus Atletico. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I am not watching USA versus Trinidad. Fuck no. Nah, that shit is, Maybe if the U.S. men's national team makes the final. Why are people dropping the fries emoji in the chat? What's going on? What you guys want? Some McDonald's or something? So the Gold Cup is like a competition for, I don't really know how to describe it. Like, hold on. It's like USA, Mexico, Honduras, Haiti. Hold on. Let's just read what it is actually, because I don't want to give you the wrong definition. I've never seen Saudi Arabia in this. What is Gold Cup? The CONCACAF Gold Cup, Spanish, is an association football competition organized by CONCACAF as its top. So is Saudi, wait a minute. So are they trying to consider Saudi in CONCACAF? Because Saudi's in the Middle East. But basically, yes, it's made of the CONCACAF teams, not the South American team. South America, I believe, is called the CONMEBOL, if I'm not mistaken. But Canada, USA, Panama, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Jamaica, teams like that, that's the Gold Cup. That's who would be in it. That's why I'm trying to figure out why Saudi are there. But hey, look, Saudi probably dropped a big bag to be there. Nah, Copa America is different. Copa America is North and South America, mixed in with the West Indian teams. So, for example, in Copa America, you would have Colombia, Argentina, Brazil. But CONCACAF, those teams are not in CONCACAF. So they're not a part of the Gold Cup. So you're not going to see Brazil, Argentina in the tournament. Yo, guys, hold on. On an unrelated football note, right? Just unrelated. They're showing me the trailer right now for the next Jurassic World. Are you guys going to watch that? Because I like the Jurassic World movies, even though they've gotten kind of mid. It's almost like Fast and Furious. The quality has dropped off, But we will be there. Now, after Axer's team, after Axer, brother, like, what the hell is your country doing in the CONCACAF Gold Cup? Like, I just don't get it. Oh, so they invited Saudi. Or did Saudi drop a little moolah for the invitation? You know what I'm saying? Yo, chat, smash the like button, man. They invite teams for the Middle East? Brother, then this is the first year that I've noticed. I don't remember a Middle Eastern team playing before. I could be wrong. That's what I'm saying. They might as well then invite fucking Serbia. I'm moving foolish right now? Damn. Qatar won the Gold Cup 2021. Really? What the fuck? I didn't notice that. I really didn't. Copa America. Yeah, Copa America is the American version in terms of North and South America. It's our version of the Euros. That's why they happen at the same time. So, like, teams in Europe got the Euros. Teams in the Americas have Copa. Nah, come on. How y'all not gonna go watch Jurassic World? Y'all lying. You know you gonna be there July 2nd. Popcorn ready. Come on now. Stop it. I'm gonna be there, bro. I'm gonna get my slushie, get my large popcorn. Yeah, me and my girl gonna see that. Facts. They're milking Jurassic World to hell. Facts. But it's like, no matter how many they make, I gotta watch them. Again, it's the same thing like Fast and Furious, bro. Like, Fast and Furious, when it first came out, it was legit a street racing movie. Like, it was a movie about cars and the underground world of racing. How the hell did we end up with these guys becoming international spies for America that have to save the world by driving fucking cars, like, on the moon? You know what I'm saying? Like, we lost the plot. We lost the plot, chat. But that's okay, because guess what? They could drop Fast and Furious 32, and I'ma still be there. It's just one of those things that I'm committed to. But at the same time, I do think that, like, movie studios, they don't know when to just let things go. You get me? Like, for example, like, they're making this new Harry Potter series. I love Harry Potter. But why the fuck are you making this? Like, look, if you want to do a Harry Potter world TV show, then give us a different story. Why the hell are you going to bring back a new version of Ron, Harry, Hermione? Fucking, like, why? We got the movies. Show us something else. There's so many other stories that could be told. What the fuck are you telling me the same story for? I know how it ends. I saw the movies. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Studios sometimes just do too much. But the PSG players just walked back onto the pitch. Hold on, let me... Okay. What's the yellow cards for? Or the red cards for? What's going on here? Yellow card. I'm gonna give you a yellow. It's a UCL final, so we're just chilling. But yellow card. What? Come on, brother. Like, what kind of comment is this, bro? What kind of comment is that, bro? You have to find shame. That's the problem with society. Nobody has shame anymore. Jurassic World Dominion. That was the last one that dropped, right? That was what, like 2 years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. I don't really remember it, but I know I watched it for sure. Yeah, second half's about to kick off. Inter are gonna get things started, and here we go. 45 minutes for Inter Milan to save their season. this is the biggest game of all these players' career. PSG are 45 minutes away from winning their first ever UCL, and Inter are 45 minutes away from going trophyless. It's a lot on the line here. Don't worry about my timer. I got to keep an eye on it because I don't want to forget to start it again. I got about like 30 more, about like 20 more seconds. Oi. Kvara's shot goes over, or just wide, I think. It's going to be a goal kick here for Inter. I don't think that got blocked by Pavard. Alright. Timer's good now. Few seconds behind, but that's all good. Cars 4? What do you mean? Like what? Like Lightning McQueen? Like that Cars? Yeah, you know the thing is, Eugen, the Fast and Furious that I didn't like the most was Tokyo Drift. That shit was ass. But, hey, look, no matter how many they drop, I just keep watching them. I didn't see the last one in the movies, though. I waited for it to come out online, and then I watched it, but, yeah, man. Nah, but the thing is, though, like, there's so much, like, Harry Potter lore. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you could have had a show showing, like, Voldemort as a kid, and then, like, his rise to becoming, like, the most evil Dark Lord. Or you could have done a show, like, about fucking, like, the founders of Slytherin. Fucking the founder of like, Hogwarts and fucking Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. Like, we don't need to see Ron, Hermione, and Harry again, bro. Like, I don't need to see that story, bro. Like, I know that his uncle and aunt treat him like shit. His cousin's a dick, right? Draco Malfoy is gonna be mean. Like, we know all this. Now, they do say that the shows are gonna be more detailed, right? Because the movies didn't show everything that the books had. But we still know how it ends, bro. They're gonna have a big fight at Hogwarts. Ron's brothers are gonna die. Fucking, they're gonna beat Voldemort. Like, so, like, what's interesting about the show? We know how... The movies didn't come out that long ago. And the movies are fire. So what do we need to see a TV show when we got the movies? It doesn't make any sense. Hey, look, bro. This washed Inter team knocked out Barca. Hold that. I'd much rather... Look. I'm okay with this UCL being boring as hell as long as it meant that Barca weren't going to win it. I already won. As far as I'm concerned, UCL peaked when you guys got knocked out, okay? I was just there for your downfall. Corner here for Inter. Ball in. Yeah, his cousin was a dick though. I didn't like how they was treating Harry. That was making me mad when I was watching the movies. I'm gonna be real, bro. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I don't remember that one. I don't remember. Maybe I gotta, like, because, like, none of the movies connect, right? Like, right? They're all separate things, right? Like, they don't have, like, a overarching storyline, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch all of them before this new one comes out so I can just be caught up again. I look like Miles Morales? Yo, they should be casting me as Spider-Man, bro. Where do I send my audition taping? Oh, my days. So close to being 3-0. Yo, Inter look like shit. Oh, my goodness, Inter look like shit. This is a bad performance. This is a bad performance for being in the UCL final, bro. Like, this is the biggest game of the season, the biggest game of most of these players' career, and this is how they're playing, bro. Like, this is a bad performance. Everybody for Inter looks absolutely shit. There's not one player out there that Inter Milan have that I can say actually is stepping up. They're doing their job. Lautaro Martinez, standard ghost proceedings, okay? My guy's out there doing cardio, nothing else. Telling you, Lautaro Martinez is so overrated. Bastoni, DiMarco, looking hella mid. Where's Barella? I haven't seen Barella. Like, what is this, bro? These nice kits, and you lose like, okay, well, they didn't lose yet, but you play like this. Nah, man, that's unacceptable, bro. That's unacceptable. Kits like this deserve to be seeing success. PSG might fuck around and get the third. Dembele shot goes wide. If PSG go up 3-0, it's over. We might as well just wait for the trophy lift at this point. Hey, look. If they want me to play Miles Morales in the live action Spider-Verse, whenever they want to drop that, hey, look, I'm available, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. But they'll have to understand, though, my streaming schedule, right? So they'd have to only need me on days when there's no games on. Because if Real Madrid are playing, or if the Club World Cup's going on, you know what I'm saying? I have to do a watch along with the Mandem. That's more important than any Miles Morales shit. Yeah, he's been a bit wasteful, to be fair. Nah, but the thing is, though, Sensei, like, to look this bad is unacceptable. Like, yes, bro, you don't need to be the best team to win the UCL. How many times have Real Madrid won the UCL and we weren't the best team? I saw Chelsea win the UCL, and they were not the best team. Like, you don't need to be the... You just need a game plan that's going to work. And I'm not seeing it right now. Double change here for Inter. I think they're bringing on Bisek. So, Pavard's coming off. And then, who else are they bringing on? Who's this other guy? And DiMarco's coming off. Yeah, so Pavard and DiMarco off. Bisek and Zielinski on. Let's see if these changes make a difference. Dembele. Dembele should be winning the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, I'm kind of far behind on the chat. Shit, my fault, guys. I didn't even realize that it was moving like this. It's not auto-populating. I have to, like, flick my mouse. Sorry about that, chat. Let me try and catch up with everybody saying. Nah, I mean, that's true. But let's not act like Inter are not a very good team. Like, they're a very good team, bro. Like, this Inter team is not lucky to be here. Like, Inter fully deserve to be here. I feel like with their defense, they 100% had a chance to win this game. Like, obviously, from a footballing standpoint of what a majority of us like to see, yeah, I mean, PSG are better than them, but nah, I don't know, bro. Like, I can't really give Inzaghi any excuses. Or any of these Inter players. Here come Inter. They need a goal ASAP, bro. Shot blocked. Good defending by PSG, bro. Excellent defending by PSG. Yeah, bro. If they lose, then they'll finish the season trophyless. Bottled Serie A, lost to AC Milan in what, Coppa Italia, and AC Milan are shit. I'm telling you, this is Inzaghi's last game. Win, lose, like, it doesn't matter. He's out of there. He will be in Saudi next season. I actually think that if he doesn't, so if they lose this game, and if he doesn't go to Saudi, hypothetically, I think he gets sacked. I think you would have to sack him, bro. Damn, look at this guy beat like with the drums on screen. Fucking hell, bro. Like, what's the workout routine? Yeah, Inter are a bigger team than PSG. Yes, based off the history. But, see, a night like this is when PSG cement themselves in the European elite, right? Winning a UCL, this is PSG's history. We're just watching it in live time. Who knows what PSG will do in the next 50 years? In 50 years, most of us might be dead. But in 50 years, PSG could have 6 like UCL trophies. 7 UCLs, who knows? But as we get older, we'll be able to tell like your kids, your grandkids, yo, I saw when PSG became this elite club. It's the same thing like Man City. Like, we're just living through Man City's prime. Whereas a lot of the clubs that we support, oh, somebody's getting a card here on, is this Inter's bench? Uh-oh. Oh, it's Inzaghi's getting booked. Ooh, Inzaghi got a yellow. I always wonder, why do the refs, like, how do they know to give the manager a yellow card? Like, can they hear the manager during the middle of a game with all the noise from the fans and shit? I don't see what he did to get a yellow. But yeah, it's just crazy because, like, for example, like when Real Madrid became an elite club was like the 50s and stuff, when like the UCL first came, and then, you know, well, okay, it was before that because they were winning trophies before the UCL. But what I'm saying is, right, teams like Manchester United and stuff, like our grandparents or great-grandparents lived through all of these clubs becoming big clubs. Like back then, a lot of these teams weren't talked about like how they are now, but because of the history, they're elite clubs. So it's just gonna be our turn when it comes to like Man City and PSG. We're living through them becoming big clubs or elite clubs. It's crazy. Yeah, Hubris will be here. It's your birthday, June 15th. Yeah, we'll be here, bro. That's gonna be a good game. Nah, you have to sack Inzaghi, bro. You let Napoli win the league, dog. Like, you let Scott McTominay and fucking a washed Lukaku with fucking Billy Gilmore come and snatch your chain. It's unacceptable, bro. It is unacceptable, brother. And again, I don't think they'll sack him, but I think Inzaghi's gonna quit anyways. I think Inzaghi is going to Saudi. I think Inzaghi's gonna go to Al Hilal, bro. They're offering him $25 million a year to be their manager, and Al Hilal are a huge club. I've been told that they're the Real Madrid of the Asian continent. Like, they are the best team in Asia. So why would he not leave? That's why I said before kickoff, this is his last game, in my opinion. I would put money on that. One way or the other, he will not be Inter's manager next season. Why is this? Bro, he's losing. Have Inter had a shot on target? Yeah, that's actually a very fucking good question. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Like, they've had opportunities, but Donnarumma hasn't had to do much. Yeah, I don't think so. Like, Inter have not done anything this game. Is ramen good? I mean, like what? Like cup of noodles? What, like ramen noodles? Or do you mean like authentic, like noodles from like a noodle place, like a Japanese noodle place? Oh my days. Shh. Yo, PSG are looking a bit wasteful. PSG are looking a bit wasteful. PSG could have been up 3-0 by now. Muhammad, red card. Red card, Muhammad. Hold that. Red card. What is wrong with you, bro? Red card. Big up to everybody that's watching. The stream itself has been way more entertaining than this game. But that's how it usually is. Like, generally, the watch-alongs are always better than the match. Let's try and get 50 likes, though. At least 50 likes. I don't know how many likes. How many likes are we on right now? There's over 60 people watching. Chat, I know you guys could smash that like button. Come on now. Not everybody that's in here watching has hit the likes. Don't move fraudulent. Smash that like button. Or the dislike button. Either one. Bro, they literally put all their eggs in this UCL basket as well, Eugene. So, like, yeah, this is a massive failure of a season for Inter if they don't win this. See, the thing is, if PSG would have lost this game, at least they still would have had their league title and the domestic cups. So they would have still left this season with something. Oh, look at the play. Oh, look. Oh, my days. Look at the build-up here. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Oh my days. Desiree Doué has scored. It's over. Desiree Doué, brace! Oh my days!
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo!
What a fucking counter. For a second, I thought that shot hit the side netting. I gotta see this replay again. How did Sommer not save that? Yeah, Dembele Ballon d'Or. Even though Doué fucking man the match. Brace? Yo, what a back. Bro, oh, what a finish. Look at that back heel pass from Dembele to Vitinha. Oh, what a counter. Oh, my days. 3-0. 3-0. Let me tell you something right now. I did not think that PSG were going to be able to keep a clean sheet against Inter. And here they are. It's over, bro. I told you guys. Desiree Doué getting a yellow card for taking his shirt off. Who cares, bruv? A brace in a UCL final? Are you fucking mad? Hey, look, man. I told you guys on Football Mania, Desiree Doué is just as talented as Lamine Yamal. I did say this on Mania. All that I'm saying is, where's Lamine Yamal's UCL final goals? That's all I'm saying. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I can't believe how dominant PSG look. This is a scary team. This is a very scary team. Yeah, bro, you can't take off your shirt. That's an automatic booking. Hey, look, I did tell people that Due is just as talented, and they laughed at me. They laughed at me. Sometimes, when you're the visionary, they don't see the message. Are they taking Due off? Are you mad? Why are they taking him off? He could have scored a hat trick, maybe. Why are you taking him off? If they're taking him off to bring on Barcola, that come on, Enrique, bruv. Yo, what a finish. What a finish. He took that well. Yeah, Sommer's got to save that. See, Courtois would have saved that. Courtois would have saved that. No. See, Sensei, you got to listen to the wording. He's just as talented. I don't think he's better. I think Yamal is a little bit more proven than him. Yes. But talent-wise, he's up there with Yamal. Yes. Yes. Hold on. I have to get in some group chats. Hold on. Wow. That is crazy. I never said he was better than Yamal, bro. Like, let's not rewrite history. Come on. See, people saying talent-wise, it's not close in the group chat. It's very close. Desiree Doué is a fucking baller. Like, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop. Now, hey, look, Sensei, we can agree, disagree, bro. Doué's a baller. Though, see, the difference is, Doué just doesn't have the Barca PR. If Desiree Doué was playing like this for Barcelona, what he did this season, brother, this guy would win the Golden Ball. Like, come on now. PSG just don't have that PR like Barca do, bro. Like, Barca's PR got Gavi some individual awards when Gavi is shit. Like, look at the year that Gavi won the Copa Trophy, I think it was. Look at the players that he beat. Look at the top 10. He is genuinely the worst player on that list, and he won it. Why? Because he's at Barcelona. PR matters, bro. Doué has the same amount of UCL final goals as Messi. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. The Inter Ultras. I know that Inter Milan got some Ultras. Yeah, I'm gonna be real, bro. Some of these Inter players are about to get punched up when they get back to Italy, bro. If I was them, I wouldn't even go back to Italy. If I was like Lautaro Martinez, I would just go straight to international duty. I wouldn't even go home, bro. I'd be on the first flight to Buenos Aires. You feel me? Like, wow. PSG. What a performance in this UCL. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Over. Goes over. Barcola could have made it 4. No fight whatsoever. Yo, Mbappe is going to get cooked. Mbappe is going to get cooked. This, by the way, is a massive hit to Mbappe's legacy. Mbappe has to win the UCL at Madrid. Like, he has to win like 2 or 3 of them, bro. Like, PSG winning this game is a massive hit to Mbappe's legacy. We have to just be very... like, this is going to take away from his legacy. See... If PSG would have won the UCL in 3 years, after he left, maybe 4 years, okay. The very next year you leave, they go on and win it while playing amazing football. Are you fucking mad? Nah, bro. Look at these Inter fans crying. I don't know what it's like to lose a UCL final. So I don't have any words of encouragement for them. But, you know, because you're about to lose this final. You're going to lose your manager, right? I'm seeing that Atletico Madrid want Lautaro Martinez. You might lose him, right? Some of these other guys might be going, yo, Inter might be cooked. Inter's run as being the best team in Italy might be coming to an end after this game. Who knows? Do I think PSG can win the UCL next season? No, because Real Madrid will be back. So they can enjoy it for right now. Bro, that's what I'm saying, Sensei. Like, the very next year. Not 2 years, not 3. The very next season. You left them for free. And they got better. That is crazy. Like, what's that meme of, like, the guy smiling, but, like, no, like, he's crying, but, like, there's a mask in front of him, and he's, like, smiling with, like, a thumbs up? That's Mbappe. Oh, my days. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, my days. 4-0. Oh, my goodness me. 4-0! Oh, my goodness! Kvaratskhelia scores! I can't believe what I'm watching. I cannot believe what I'm watching. Was that Dembele's assist? Wow. Is he offsides? Luis Enrique's second treble, you know. Wow. Yeah, that counts. 4-0. 4-0. What a performance by PSG. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I predicted them to win this game, but not like this. I did not think that PSG, obviously, I said it, that they were going to look better on the ball. They were going to look more threatening. I did not predict them to put belt to ass like this. This is one of the worst final performances that I've seen from a team. Like, Inter Milan have disgraced Italy today. Oh, good save by Donnarumma. That's actually a good chance by Inter. Good save by Donnarumma. Bro, there's still 15 minutes left, bro. PSG might score a fifth, bro. Wow. Wow. I can't believe it. They say that Dumfries only turns up against Barcelona, man. That's what I'm hearing. This is crazy. I didn't expect a game like this. I'm shocked, chat. Hey, look. PSG, they were struggling in the UCL league phase. And then they went out there in January, they bought Kvaratskhelia. Changed everything. The run that they've been on in the UCL has been phenomenal. Nah, bro. Luis Enrique is definitely in some conversations that maybe he wasn't a part of before today. Gotta give it Luis Enrique a lot of fucking credit, bro. No striker as well. I'm seeing a certain fan base make excuses about not having a striker up front. PSG been playing with 3 wingers in their front 3. Look, and this is the thing. Real Madrid have 3 wingers in their front 3. Like, Mbappe is a left winger. Yes, he's a very good number 9, but his best position is left wing. The thing is, PSG, their front 3 are so good on the ball that they can play anywhere. It does not fucking matter. Like, what this team has on a technical level, nobody else in the world can match that. They can't. Like, PSG in the Club World Cup, because they're going to make some signings before that as well. They are going to be arguably the favorite to win that competition. Wow. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. PSG just went out here and wasted our time. Of course he does. Mendes off. Lucas Hernandez on. Yeah, it's over, bro. Nah, fair play, PSG. When Spurs take on PSG in that UEFA Super Cup, Tottenham are getting destroyed. Let me tell you something right now, brother. What PSG are going to do to Tottenham in that game is going to be historical. It's going to be one for the ages. That's going to be an ass whipping like we've never seen before. Yeah, my guy is crying. I'd probably be crying too. You know how expensive these tickets probably are, bro. So it's like, damn, I just spent all this money to watch my team get absolutely battered. Yo, look at the work rate by Karis. Look at the work rate by Kvaratskhelia, bro. Bullying Dumfries off the ball. Tracking back. Crazy. I'm not going to defend Mbappe. You're not going to catch me defending him. Hey, look, bro, you left them for free to try and win the UCL. Real Madrid go on to have one of their worst seasons, and then they do the treble the very next season. Hey, look, y'all cook Mbappe fair. I think it's all fair. You smell a 6-0. No, 5-0. Sorry, 5-0. Yeah, I mean, it's still a lot of time. It's still a lot of time left. I can definitely see PSG getting another one. What a weird season this has been. Yeah, it's wild. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Big up to my guy, Footy Judge Mo. I might have to text him, bro. I might have to, like, he's that one Inter fan that I know is about to get trolled like crazy, bro. I actually feel bad for him right now, bro. No way. Oh, my days. I thought Barcola scored, bro. I thought this guy scored. Hold on. Yo, he absolutely cooked him. Wow. Yo, I can't believe it. I can't believe it, chat. If somebody would have told you 2 hours ago that PSG would go out there and win 4-0, what would you have said? Yeah, look, the chat is always better. Chat is always better than the game. This game could have ended 10-9, bro, and the chat would have still been better than the game. Chat is undefeated, bro. Like, the watch-alongs are just undefeated, bro. You know, see, that's the thing. If Barca were in this game, and if they would have went down 2-0, I believe that Barca would have been able to get back into it. I still think that PSG would have beaten Barca, though. But, yeah, I think, like, Barca would have definitely made this a much better game, bro. Wow. In about 8 minutes, and then depending on however much time they add on, Real Madrid are no longer the champions of Europe. It's a sad day in the world, man. Don't worry, though. Next season, we will be back. Trust me. Yo, I wonder how Mbappe's... I would just love to know, like, what Mbappe's feeling right now. Do you think that Mbappe is going to post on his story, like, congratulating them? Do you think he'll do that? Surely not, right? Oy. Yeah, surely not, right? No way is Mbappe going to say congratulations, right? Maybe he might comment on, like, Hakimi's post. I know that him and Hakimi are like, best friends. So, like, maybe he'll comment on, like, some of the... But there's no way that he's going to just go out there and, like, congratulate PSG on, like, a post, right? There's no way. Bro, Lautaro Martinez, standard, stinker, and hooked. Or, I don't know if he got hooked, but standard stinker, bro. I'm telling you, this guy is so overrated. So overrated, dog. Goncalo Ramos on. Warren Zaire Emery on. I don't know who number 24 is. Who's number 24 for PSG? Who the fuck is that? Yeah, so Caracelia, Ruiz, Neves off. Meulu. Who the hell is this? Don't tell me that these guys have gotten another wonder kid that's French, bro. Oh my days. Like, who the hell is that? He must be a baller if Enrique is going to bring him on to give him some minutes in this UCL final. There's no guarantee that we play them in the Club World Cup. But they are better than us right now. Yes. Yes. A 100% Mbappe's watching this game. 100% he is watching this game, bro. There's no way that he's not watching this game. He would be locked in right now on what's going on. That's a fact. I just can't believe it. Like, genuinely, I'm shocked. Like, What a dominant performance. Fair play to PSG, bro. Like, they are the best team in the world. Right now, PSG are the best team in the world. I don't really think that we can... Like, yeah, you can't argue that, bro. Like, shocked. 1 second, chat. Checking a couple of things. Wow. Will they make it 5? Answer the like they gave up, bro. The thing is, oh my goodness me, 5-0. Number 24 scored. This guy just got brought on. Oh my goodness. He just got on the pitch.
¡Qué golazo! ¡Gol! ¡Golazo!
Is this a record for the UCL? He's onside. Oh, right between Sommer's legs. 5-0 is crazy. Like, 5-0 is diabolical. Wow. No, it didn't go through Sommer's legs, actually. I don't know why I thought it did. Oh, my goodness. Yo, I've never seen an ass whipping like this in a UCL final, bro. The PSG project, when they bought this club, what was it, 15 years ago? Who is it? Qatar? Saudi? I don't know who the fuck owns PSG. I think it's the Qatari, I think. It's now a success. They've won their first UCL. Everything that they've done up until this point, it's now been a success. Fair enough to PSG, bro. Oh my goodness. I've never seen anything like this in a UCL final, bro. Am I mistaken? Have we ever seen a team win by 5 goals? And they, brother, it looks like they want more. This is like when you play your little brother in FIFA, bro, and you gotta just slap him up real quick because he keeps talking shit. Like, that's how this game has went. Oh, wow. Hey, look, I predicted 3-2. So, I did predict 5 goals to be in this game. I just didn't think that they'd all be scored by one team. Yo, thank God. I'm going to be real. I'm going to just say it. Arsenal did us a favor by beating us in the quarterfinals because what PSG would have done to us in those semis, I don't even want to speak about what they would have done to us, bro. This team is phenomenal, bro. On the ball, they are so good. Look at how they're able to break teams down. It doesn't even look like PSG went out of first gear this game. Like, I feel like PSG didn't even really have to do much to violate Inter like this, bro. The ref don't even add any time, bro. As soon as we get to the 90th minute, blow that fucking whistle. Blow that whistle, dog. Do not even... Like, there's no need for 2 minutes, 1 minute, 3... No, bro. End it, bro. I would just blow the whistle right now. I would just put Inter Milan out of their misery right now. Wow. Oh, wait, so your brother stopped supporting PSG because Mbappe left? Yeah. I bet you that he's going to start supporting them again Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. Wow. Wow. What a crazy year in football. What a crazy year in football. We've seen so many teams do something for the first time. The script writers went crazy this season. Doué's crying. Yo, that's a huge accomplishment, bro. You scored a brace in the UCL final to help PSG win their first ever trophy in this competition. Wow. Brother, PSG couldn't win the UCL with Mbappe, Neymar, Messi. They stepped away from signing these huge name players. And now look at how much better their team has been. Because now it's a collective effort. Like, PSG just don't have one man that can beat you. They have about 5 or 6 players that can kill you. It's a team effort. It's not just one player FC. It's not just relying on one guy to get you goals. The whole team chipped in. This was a team effort. Ousmane Dembele didn't score today, but I believe he got 2 assists. Ousmane Dembele, you can argue that he was top 2-3 player for PSG today. That Ballon d'Or is wrapped up now. Understand, this was a historical kind of result. 5-0. Wow. There's so much to talk about. I can't believe it. I picked PSG to win. Did not think it would be like this. Like, I'm genuinely shocked. Inzaghi's out of there. Inzaghi is heading to Saudi tomorrow. I don't even think Inzaghi's not going to even go back to Italy. Brother's about to be on Riyadh Airlines, okay? He is out of there. Oh, yeah, Mbappe, cooked. Cooked. I'm sorry, bro. The slander that Mbappe is about to get over the next 48 hours. Crazy. Wow. That is wild, chat. So now PSG have done a quad. Right? PSG have won the quad. They won Ligue 1. Hold on. Yeah, they won Ligue 1. They won the Coupe de France. They won the other domestic trophy. So they already did a domestic treble. And then now they've won the UCL. They've won. PSG have won every competition that they were a part of this season. Wow. Luis Enrique is now the greatest manager in their club's history. He absolutely is. Nah, fair play. Let's get a few comments in here, and then I'm going to dip. Second highest score in the UCL final ever? Yeah, mad. I have to get into this match reaction. I have so much that I want to say. Let me see. A couple more comments. No way is a Barcelona fan trying to make this about them. You're celebrating another team's success. You lost this competition too. Can they win the sextuple? I mean, they should. They're by far the best team in their country. There's no competition for PSG. But probably not, because they're not going to win the UCL next. I can't see them winning the UCL next season. Wow, crazy. Yo, big up to everybody that's in here, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button on your way out. Who should we redirect to? I'm going to be dropping a match reaction. That should be out within the hour, okay? So make sure that you guys have your notifications turned on. I actually can't even redirect. So never mind. Like on this channel, for some reason, it doesn't give me the option to redirect to people. Maybe I have to wait since it's still like a new channel technically. I don't fucking know. So I can't even redirect to anybody. But what a crazy game, guys. Yeah, look, match reaction out within the hour. Big up to your damn selves. W chat, W stream, W game, kind of. But yo, get in the Discord. Link is pinned at the top. And yeah, I mean, no watch along until Wednesday. Nations League, we will be back right here on the channel, right? You guys don't want to miss it. Yeah, I'm fucking shocked, bro. So much to talk about. But look, man, big up to your damn selves every single time. Wow. Do you guys think that Inzaghi's gonna get... Brother, I would sack him. Like, if he does not leave for Saudi, I would sack him. I know that somebody in here earlier was saying, oh, how can you sack Inzaghi? Brother, you just got embarrassed on the biggest stage. You have to get sacked, bro. I'm sorry. You have to hold that. You absolutely have to hold that, bro. But now, look, big up to everybody. Again, subscribe to the channel, right? Carnage Extra. We're not that far away from 1K. I feel like we can hit 1K in, like, the next 2 weeks. And big up to everybody that's been supporting the new channel as well. It's going to be a lot of watch-alongs, going to be a lot of transfer videos coming out, so you don't want to miss it. Again, match reaction out in the hour. Big up to your damn selves, people. In a bit. Peace.